dealing with the big dogs that have the big budgets to invest into marketing. And so when you are self-funded, you need to obviously spend your budget in the right places. So when it comes down to marketing, how much were you spending on the marketing side of it to grow your business?
Really interesting. What we were doing, because we're a software as a service, so it's a monthly membership that people pay us. So let's say they paid $100 a month and they would stay with us. Obviously, we would look ahead because we're not making money off the customer the first year. We're making $1,200 off the customer. Our acquisition cost for that customer was way higher than that. So we needed the customer to stay 2-3 years for us to start to make money. And if you think about software as a service in 2003, 2006, there was no such thing hardly. Like Salesforce was starting out, and that was one of the only ones that was doing it. But everybody else was, you bought a CD, and that's, you installed it and that's it. So the concept of software as a service, we had to convince them on that idea. But once they were a customer, what we would do on our marketing spend is we would say, we anticipate getting, let's say in the early years, like $60,000 worth of new business. So let's spend that $60,000 before we even have it. And let's hope that we get to that point where we can achieve that. So we were always spending ahead of time. And then that grew because now we wanted to grow by 100,000. Then we wanted to grow by 200,000. So we were putting more and more money in every time, more of a risk. Like I said, remortgaging our houses and such. Funding of it was all about the hope and the focus on customer acquisition.